I'm reading a tweet here that just came in a few minutes ago from the president-elect in your area of expertise. Quote, the United States must greatly strengthen and expand its nuclear capability until such time as the world comes to its senses regarding nukes. Again, of course, that could mean anything. But since we have you and we're talking about global issues, what is your reaction to a tweet like that?
Well, I mean, if Putin tweeted, he would have sent the same tweet out. He's been saying the same exact thing, that Russia needs to modernize and expand its nuclear weapons. Look, it's a nice way to show that you're strong. Certainly, Trump has been consistent, as has his new national security advisor designee and many others, that nuclear proliferation is something they are focused on. One of the reasons they say they're going to rip up the Iran deal, and the fact that they're going to be pushing hard on North Korea. Those are dangerous things for them to do. A U.S. anti-proliferation policy has failed completely with North Korea, frankly, since the Bush administration straight through Obama. They've got 20 nukes now, and they're not inclined to get rid of all of them. That's our policy. They have to get rid of all of them. If Trump decides he's going to push on that unilaterally, the Chinese are going to push back really hard. If the U.S. decides we're going to rip up this Iran deal, which is, let's face it, at best a half measure, and a lot of people don't like it, but it's a multilateral deal. Everyone else is going to blame the United States for stepping away. We'll cut off our nose to spite our faces. So you could read this as Trump saying, hey, I kind of know that I can't do much on North Korea and Iran. It's the world not coming to its senses, so I'm going to build up our world's best military, including our nuclear weapons, and that'll be my response to it. If that were the response, that would actually be fairly benign, or at least not overtly stupid. If this becomes part of we're now going to use this and beat up on the Iranians and the North Koreans and do so unilaterally, we're going to get ourselves in a lot of trouble.
Ian, you said if Putin tweeted, he would have sent the same thing out, but Putin does not tweet. President Xi does not tweet. They play their cards much more closely to the vest. I mean, are there more net benefits to having this overt show of strength, or do you think at some point Trump should do these things behind closed doors?
Look, it would be better for all of us if Trump had slightly more self-confidence and was capable of actually just accepting successes and failures without having to publicize everything as being the greatest. I think that's one of the things that makes him potentially much more volatile as a president. Putin doesn't feel the need to tweet. Trump does. But Putin is a dictator and doesn't have any internal. I mean, you can't exactly criticize Putin internally, publicly. If you do, you've got problems. Trump still has to deal with, an actual free media. You and I can say whatever we want about him, and at least so far, not many consequences to us for that.
No.
Now, I think it would be better for everybody if Trump were to relinquish the galaxy. When he actually becomes president. It has the potential to cause a lot of problems, not just for the markets, but for international stability.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.